It's so worth it, man. Terry and JP. How often do you get to say that?
For real, though. It's going to be one of those things, right? And that's one of the advantages I feel like JABHIM has here. Terry still being relatively new, that a lot of the time he's going to have the more matchup experience against the characters rather than his opponents having matchup experience against Terry.
This is it right here. The final matchup in Group C. JABHIM, will he survive the onslaught against the perfect parry prince that is KAKERU?
Shall see, already established in the OD fireball just to get close to him. We want to get that CQC.
As much as possible, that is for damn sure. Drown him out with your own offense. Burn knuckle right to the chin. Amnesia, you forgot, he ain't falling for that.
Already baited out, JABHIM. Looking like a monster.
And I like that, he saw the air reset, backed away just a bit. KAKERU still trying to scrap his way out. The screen was shaking, he was positive. That's at least one of the perfect parries we're expecting from the side of KAKERU. But you can't deter JABHIM, he just walked on in there and then drive rushed.
Indeed, JABHIM here, he's keeping a little bit steady because he knows he's very low on drive meter, but the dash up and punish again. How does he do it every time? One more throw. Not just yet, though. Ooh! Dash up trade, that's all he needed. Went with the light button to make sure it'd be as quick as possible. JABHIM off to the races.
Nah, KAKERU, I think him being active, or more active, to take initiative here against JABHIM might be the key.
Yeah, it's already looking right. He's starting to establish the projectiles at a much more frequent pace. Ooh. Perfect parry print showing off.
A lot more active again with some of these normals, trying to swing twins. Oh man, I thought that trade was going to be much bigger, but either way.
Yeah, it was lucky that it was a trade, right? If JABHIM got his jump and be clean by that, it was going to be so much damage.
Right. Double departure, check. He tried to press a button in between. You saw the counter hit. KAKERU could let it rip with the rest of his drive gauge, which he does on the board. Now sitting at 3 bars as well on the side of JABHIM's 2, the super art department.
Again, just both players here knowing what stake is on the line. Nobody's trying to overcommit early, but he does manage to get the punish counter on the recovery from the parry.
Okay.
Oh, finds his way in for a quick punish here, JABHIM. As long as he's got a bar on deck, it's like one in the chamber. You gotta respect it.
Beat him to the punch, or kick, I should say. Departure has not really been as effective off of the knockdown against someone like JABHIM. KAKERU, I maybe want to see him set it up a little bit closer, but there's certain instances, man, where JABHIM could just be firing off like a wild cannon as soon as he wakes up.
JABHIM is scheming right now. We haven't seen him press something in quite a minute. Didn't want to interact with all that, but KAKERU living up to his namesake once again, establishing the departure, making JABHIM go full screen and have to work his way in all over again. Oh, he's even switching up the pace a little bit right there. Swiping with the stand fierce, but instead cutting him off at the pass. And KAKERU able to seal the first game. And man, Japan loves that. Tokido rubbing his hands together like Birdman.
A lot of the fans out here really just taking it in. With all the Japanese players really representing for their hometown. KAKERU, again, being king of this group. Leading 1 game over JABHIM. JABHIM not going to take it idly though, or at least so I thought. Perfect parry now coming in. KAKERU keeping it alive. A slight drop on the spike.
Rare drop from him. OD departure in the nooch. You already know how JP gets down.
Oh, this is huge.
Fireball. He's starting to catch on to the rhythm of when JABHIM likes to throw it. Drive yourself smart. Spin the meter. Get out of this situation. Just throws him out of that, though.
Slight execution error from the side of JABHIM. You saw him look down at this controller. He's going to be taking a lot of chip. It's going to be game over, at least within that round. Man, he even also had the rest of the animations fly through because you know that spike was going to come in through for the chip just in case. Low medium to start it off. Baiting in the throw, and I like that too from the drive rush medium. KAKERU slowly picking apart JABHIM.
Most definitely. And stuffed that time. The projectile was there. And KAKERU here, so much control.
Level 3 also on the side. This is gonna be it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all she wrote. KAKERU, we dropped it.
What?
JABHIM wasn't paying attention. He wasn't paying attention at all. KAKERU had dropped the level 3 activation, but